No, it didn't. It was still going. Oh well, I restarted it. It was paused on my game on my phone when I went to it. I guess the last thing on here is. Oh well, doesn't matter. We got it going again. Um, yeah, brainstorming, halls of atonement. Rar. Um, so far, I'm only gonna be streaming for another 20 minutes. Then I gotta go to work. But just in case it got cut off from the last stream, um, I've learned that I can pull up the information here. I can then set up over here, and then I can set noises for when an enemy uses an ability. So if I go to one of those enemies that has that ability, make my way over here. This one's got it. Let's see if I can just go straight to them. Oh cool, it shows their spells there. Alright, the dogs can see me, so that should do that, and they'll start doing their thing. That is not... I don't want that for every spell, I only want that for certain spells. That's annoying. Alright. There it is, it goes off, that's a little loud. Might choose a slightly different noise for that, because that's gonna be loud. Go back to Plater, go to the noises.
Aggro. Aggro.
Bam!
There's so many noises to choose from. And like, I kinda don't... Could do that. Let's find another one. Yeah. Oh wait, no, I'll kill him as a bear. Gotta be a cat. As a bear, I'll just straight kill him with my... Well, maybe not. Hold on. I think it only works if I have a thing activated. Yeah, we're good. We can be a bear. Frenzied region hurts things? How? What did damage? It activated my moonfire. How did I do a moonfire, thrash, and brambles? Brambles. That must have been from like a talent or something. Alright, so how loud is this? Okay, we can't do this in bear form. Okay, yeah, there's one in the middle here. Why is everything dying? Symbiotic. What? Why? I don't want any spells. Just let me get hit. This should do it. They'll hop away. Okay. Yeah. That's good. That's a good level of noise for that. Okay. Back to my search. I was trying to figure out, I think it's the gargoyles. The Stoneborn Reaver casts Turn to Stone, which stuns the player. These guys are Stoneborn Slashers. These are the Stoneborn Reavers. Okay. So the Slashers don't. The Reavers do. So I'm gonna give them a cross. Stoneborn Reavers. I'm gonna cross every single one of them that we may run by. This has 2 in that set. But those are the ones that can really cause a problem. But the thing is, I think it's like dodgeable. You can see it coming. These guys do knockback. So if they do knockback, I should give them a diamond. Diamond means knockback. And I need to be finding a wall whenever pulling them to put my back up against. Oh, I started giving them circle. They're diamond. Diamond is knockback. Diamond is knockback. X will be stun. And then that just means like we know for sure we want to bring them down quick. Now that stun, if it's dodgeable, which I wonder if they have it in here, I might be able to test that out. What time is it? Got just over 10 minutes left. The guys who flee, their main issue is just that they're going to I'm gonna delete all these real quick. I'm gonna do one pool just to see point wise how much everything is. We go that way, we go this way. We're already at 30%. Grab those. We would clear this field. And then we know, so if we grab them with the field, that guy could be a bit much. But then we kill him. We just know they're on their steps. He's up on steps. We would have this whole space to fight him if we end up getting pushed back. These guys are part of that. But they count as their own individual points. Then going up one side here. Here, we might end up pulling them just because of how close they are. That middle set has eviscerators. What did they do? Physical damage to a random player. Damage to enemies. Now that random player damage means healer needs to be on the lookout there. This guy patrols. If we're lucky, maybe he patrols out of the way. We can go through this way, maybe. We have to clear at least one of these. We might end up with both. And then we go to this guy. That puts us at 77. Looking at this over here, are these, they're worth 0, they're part of him, probably. Yeah, so then he's 35. Inquisitor Saigar, Lord Chamberlain. This group here, we have 2 on either side. 1 on either side, that there. He's the last guy, that's just before the last guy. We're at 97%. 99%. That middle puts us at 104. Remove him. Still at 102. Is it possible? Well, if we move them... If it's possible to grab those 2 without grabbing him... That middle group has a lot going on. It's got one of these guys, but it's also close to him. Alright, this is where I see the issue with doing it this way. But now we have a percentage idea. Let's go ahead and clear the pool. As long as you pretty much get things that are on the way. Add pool. Plus 13 Floodgate Guardian with Giga Root. Oh god. Okay, so pool 2. Maybe that much there. If we just do, as long as it's one caster in the group, maybe, but these guys do something bad. Hold on. They do knockback, so that's not too bad. We just have to be up against a wall. So that might be a doable pull 2. And then pull 3 being that. Grabbing those guys for making sure we get as much extra points on the way. This doesn't have any of these in there. Depending on how they patrol, if they go this way first, you could grab, skip, and pull to here. Only having to worry about that one depraved Houndsmaster. Add pull. Do something like that. Mainly because these guys will go and pull things from in here. And we don't want that group coming in. So we do have to keep an eye on them, making sure they don't run. Which does mean pulling them out to here might make it easier. Because if they run here, I don't think... Let's take a look at that. Where are we? I'm gonna go to that circle area up here. So, if we pulled these guys here to here. No, they could easily run out over there. That would be the issue, is these guys running over there. If it's possible to land and be to the right, no. Cannot land and be to the right because of the slasher. So no, you'd have to grab them. Have to come in over here and hope. Yeah, so as long as you pull to this corner over here, you're not going to get knocked off, I don't think. Yeah, okay. So grab and pull all the way, keeping an eye on the Houndmaster. But that puts me at the furthest way back, and then when these guys start running, they have a less chance of getting too far away. Alright. So that is just a straight run all the way to the end. Maybe I don't necessarily have to put a marker other than telling people to make sure they kill them. That's the main thing. Alright. The next pull would be that. And then I'd say this knockback guy, we need to see if there's a wall over there to make that a viable attack point. Because when I look at this, there's little guys, right? Yeah, that's little extra points. Many little extra points as we can get, the better. I could grab them. Yeah, and then I could pull into here and go up against that wall there. I know we want to have as few of these guys as possible. We're gonna see how this looks, because we definitely have to pull this guy, but there's 2 packs of this. We want 1 per pull. So if we go over to do that, I don't want to hit that middle pack. Oh, I've already killed them. I need to go out before I can, yeah. I don't want to hit that middle pack. My alarm's about to go off. I'm only halfway through this. I can possibly give another 15 minutes, but after that I definitely need to go, and I want to brainstorm this, so I'm going to sit here for another 15 while I do this. Reset instances. Go back in. So what I want to look at now is if I bear, see those 2 are there, that's the wandering pack there. Those, oh, there's a pack. They're not underneath, they're on top. I don't have to add them at all. Okay. That is a non-issue. They are not part of that pool. They're part of that pool. Okay. And then him. Now I want as few as these guys as possible, probably. Then again, we know what we're looking for. If they put something on the ground to avoid, Oh, we have to kill him in order to progress. Alright. Hey Siri, set timer for 15 minutes. Hey Siri, set timer for 15 minutes. Alright. Let's go take care of these guys real quick so I can... That's what I gotta do, right? I probably have to loot them or something. I don't know. Let's see if I can just go kill them. Alright, that allows me to go up here now. And this guy. This is the one that will cause me to stun. I need to not kill them somehow. There we go, we're pacified.
The master will not be questioned.
Mortal strike. We have casters. So the depraved obliterators, I'll need to mark them as casters. Turn to stone. It's a big circle around the enemy. So as long as I give myself an audio cue. What is killing them? What is this from? Symbiotic ether case. Alright, so as long as I am aware of when those go off, multiple won't be too bad. The issue then with those groups is actually that there are casters. These obliterators are casters. We're gonna give them a green triangle. And how exactly does their cast work? Just inflict damage to an enemy. It is interruptible. The caster applies a mark that inflicts shadow damage to all players within 8 yards of the target after 12 seconds. The caster applies a mark that inflicts damage. That is an instant. There is no stopping that. So it's just keep their numbers down so that our guys don't die. So only one as few triangles as possible in a pool. What do these guys do? Random player physical damage. Not as bad because it's one player at a time, maybe. Still something to be mindful of. What do these guys do? Ankle bite. Okay. They latch onto a player and inflict damage. They also have a chance to stun the player when dealing damage. They get diamonds because they can stun. Even if it's a short stun, stuns are bad. They get diamonds. Now maybe they don't have too much health. Health is 27 million. Tier 3. But these guys can stun. This whole group has the capability of stunning. So I am making all of them a diamond. Now these guys, I want to go to the cast. It will not show up, will it? How do I get that to show up for me? Was it the right guy? Oh, it was the wrong guy. I clicked on the wrong one. Hold on. I need you to not have a diamond because you are not what I thought you were. The slashers do not need diamonds. Yeah, why did I give them diamonds? Why? And why do you guys have X's? Wait a minute. Diamond is stun. X is caster. No, triangle is caster. What was... Why did I mark all these guys with diamonds then? Why did I mark all them with X's? I get so easily messed up. Alright, we got this. We don't need them to have diamonds. We need them to have diamonds. No, X's is good for them. These guys will get diamonds still. Ankle biter. Stonefang ankle biter. Okay. These are eviscerators, which I think are the random enemy takes damage. Ooh, did that again. These guys will be dealing damage to area of effect, so we need to be on the watch for that. Diamond can stun. Which is why I want... Oh no, diamond is knockback. X is stun. Okay, diamond is knockback. Okay, I'm remembering now. I forget easily. X is stun. Diamond is knockback. So I have to write things down. My brain does better with visual memory. Once I've seen it, it's like I'm able to essentially put it into a file that is much more easily obtainable, whereas audio seems to be more reactive for me. I have to, if I hear things auditorily, I react to them more so. That's why I have to set up weak auras for so many sounds. But I'm able to pick out the sounds kind of quickly. Sometimes, not always. It depends on the urgency I've put behind the sound. Like focus, I don't have a lot of urgency behind the sound. So a lot of times you'll hear focus over and over again, and I'm not responding to it because I'm listening to other sounds. All right, diamond. Even though you're not part of the main set of pools, still gonna put diamond on you. For these obliterators, yes. They get triangles. So I might actually pull them off of that. That way we can focus them and then deal with them. This up after 5. Those are dark blades, but these are obliterators. I have 2 obliterators up here. We start with dark blades. The dark blades look like the obliterators, so it's good to know which one's which. Groundskeepers run. Those ones are worth 2 each. That would be good for a pool. These are collectors. We already know they're going to be part of their own pool anyways. A lot of little X's. Everything with an X can stun. And that's where having little X's with big X's becomes a problem, because the big X has a long stun. These guys have short ones. If you get stuck in a bunch of short stuns when the big guy's about to cast his big one, that's not going to be any good for you. Almost looking at it, if the random damage isn't too bad, I wonder if this way would be better. Let's drop some of these for a second and take a look. Just drop that one real quick. This first group is the same regardless. The second group, there's more stuns on this side, but these stuns are avoidable. And also the stuns that I want to set a sound to, if I can. Yes. Attempt to turn his enemies to stone. This one here gets a sound. I feel like there's a sound that says like retreat.
Empire Core Rise. Run away.
Run away. So when they go to turn to stone, I hear run away. I can react to that. Color. I do want to change the color of certain cast. I want them to pop more. So I want to get rid of, let's see, go to an obliterator. Open enemy info. Go to their spells. This here I want to be, just do that one. Oh no, that's Wicked Bolt. They don't have the thing I'm looking for. These ones. Open enemy info. Go to their cast. Go to Loyal Beast. Damn. Alright. Oh, what did I just do? Definitely don't want it to be blue. Light pink. Just a quick. Just gonna take a quick look and then I gotta go get ready for work. So where is the group of them at? They're out here. Wicked Bolt's orange. It's pink. Okay, and then I already confirmed that Shift 7, it does work on it. Okay, so I can at least lessen that a little bit. If it does go off. Alright. Alright. I don't like the pink, but I see how the color shows up now. I like that setup. I need something that pops a bit more. Something like Death Knight Red. Do a quick check.
I will enjoy humbling you.
Don't get near me, you'll die. I'm trying to save you. I don't know what's going on, but it's killing everything around me. Alright. Time to log out. I'm gonna head out of here and log out. Thanks for watching, anyone present and future. And I'm gonna continue brainstorming this after work. Okay.